Howdy and welcome back. I'm Oliver the Shoe Man, and today we're going to be customizing and personalizing a pair of Magnani dress shoes. These are felt, I believe, and it's for his wedding. He wants to do some cool things with the soles, engrave some dates, initials, and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing that with these shoes today. We're going to be resoling them. We're going to be adding a black mirror sole guard, and then my wife is going to be doing some engraving in the little shank waist area of the boot, of the shoe, I'm sorry. So we're gonna start off by taping off the uppers, because I am deathly afraid of getting any type of glue, stain, anything on there, because good luck getting it off. So we're gonna tape this off, we're gonna take the soles off, and then we'll be ready to go from there. Now that we got the soles taped off, we're gonna start by removing this heel block. I'm using our heel prier to pry up the heel. Now these aren't cheap shoes, and this is a sad excuse for a heel block. It's supposed to be leather, but they used, it's not like a fiberboard or like a compressed paper. It's not good. We're gonna replace it with leather. These are Blake stitch shoes. Blake stitch just means that they get stitched, the sole gets stitched to the shoe from the inside of the shoe. And so we sand the bottom threads so that we can pull the sole up easily. Just like that. I score the edges because it's got a thin, you see the two different layers, it's got a thin welt and then the sole. We want to keep that welt there so we have and maintain the shape of the shoe when you put the new sole on. Alright, so once we get the soles off, we're gonna reach in there, pick up one of the threads, and then we pull, and all the threads come out. So now all the stitching comes off. We now have to remove these threaded nails that held the heel base on, which we have to just nail them back through. All right, you see that right there. And so we gotta take those out. That way when we go to put ours in, there's enough room and there's not 50 nails in the back of the heel section. So we got some new cork in here, just as a thin layer, just as a filler. We're going to be doing some new leather soles. Now, these soles don't have any stampings or markings on them, so we can go ahead and do our own. Now it's a pretty thick piece of leather. It's about 1/4 inch. So I like to kind of flex it and get it kind of broken in before we put it on the shoe. It helps speed up the break-in period of the shoe. That way it doesn't feel like you're walking on bricks. Now this is just a leather strap that I use when I hammer it so I don't get any hammer marks on the soles. We got the shoes rough trimmed out. We got the heel marked out. We got the back nailed in. We got our groove for the stitching to be countersunk. This little notch is where we're going to be putting our black mirror soles on. But now before we do that, I gotta hand this over to my wife so she can do the special engraving in this waist area. We got the initials engraved, we got the soles stitched, and now we are ready to put our black mirror sole guards on. And then after that, I gotta put the heels on. I gotta finish the edges, clean them, well, clean any dust that got on them. Put some waterproofing spray on there and they're ready to go. Okay, and we are done with these beautiful shoes. And there's not much to see up on the uppers because they were brand new when we got them in. But right here is what he wanted. I'm trying to see if I can get good lighting for you guys. Hold on. There we go. A little bit better. You can see the O-ring, but that's what he wanted. The initials put in the waist of the shoe. Black mirror sole guards with some new heels. Now we could have just engraved the old sole, right? But you see it had the Magnani name and that little, if that thing wasn't there, we would have been able just to engrave it and dye it all black. But he wanted it a little bit bigger and right there. So that was really the only way to do it. But thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you want these done to your shoes, all my information will be down below. Feel free to reach out. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. Bye.